Good morning, Coach ANZ. Thank you for having me. I'm here to present the remainder of FY23 and early 24 strategy. My name is Madeline Hooker and I'm currently working as a Senior Communications Executive, working across a range of luxury fashion clients. I've always had a passion to help brands evolve and teach them how to further engage certain demographics. Which leads me to my next point. Did you know Gen Z and young millennials make up 40% of the Australian population? Coach ANZ is a multi-faced high-end fashion company which currently sits within the top 15 global fashion brands, comparing to the likes of Gucci and Prada. Coach makes beautiful things, crafted to last, for you to be yourself in. Whilst undertaking primary and secondary research, there has been a significant issue and opportunity identified for Coach. Within Coach, there has been a lack of exposure with Gen Z consumers, a need to interact with Gen Z consumers, a lack of digital amplification, and not enough brand awareness. That is why I'm pleased to share with you a new era for Coach, one whereby Coach redefines its goals and objectives to better suit their targeted clientele. With that comes the opportunity being able to increase brand visibility and credibility among Gen Z and millennial consumers, aged between 14 and 25, by 35% by the start of 2024 through a digital presence. The opportunity going forward is to build a greater emotional connection and relevance with Gen Z and young millennials. Customers to shift their perception of Coach and to show them that Coach is not only a brand for their parents, but also them too. Coach will create a space where Gen Z consumers have the courage to be real through self-expression, formally introducing the True Self campaign. Coach's main goal is to increase brand awareness and attract Gen Z and young millennial consumers through a digital presence. Coach aims to drive brand heat and awareness through a multi-faced social media campaign targeting their Coach family. To engage a new audience acquisition of Gen Z and young millennials to ensure there is an increased traffic drive across stores and online. To build a community, Coach Family will be a set of local advocates unlocking the True Me campaign. The overarching goal is to increase brand awareness and attract Gen Z millennial consumers through a digital presence by 35% before 2024. This will be measured via impressions and stats. This well-formulated strategy for Coach's True Me campaign has been put in place to target and acquire new Gen Z and young millennial consumers. By engaging them in interactive and creative ways, will ensure they are drawn to the brand and remain there. There has been two chosen parts to the strategy to ensure maximum amplification across social and digital platforms, to ensure the largest target audience can be reached. These methods have been put in place to achieve the highest recognition within the market. Pathos has been chosen for the True Me campaign. This key message demonstrates emotion by expressing Gen Z and young millennials' desire to be true to themselves and those around them. It promotes empowerment and self-expression through being true to yourself and your own style. By positioning Coach as a brand that values their consumers' emotional needs, ensures that the emotional and personal connection with Gen Z creates a foster relationship and sense of belonging. To the side, you will see some of Coach's key messages. Advertising and promotional media has been chosen to best amplify the Coach True Me campaign. This has been chosen to create a well-diverse campaign which will involve creating a Coach family, using 6 key Gen Z and young millennial opinion leaders who will share a series of content across their socials highlighting being their true selves. This will then get shared across their channels where increased engagement from Gen Zs will be achieved. Furthermore, to amplify this, Coach will partner with rush.com.au to share the story of the Gen Z talent and how Coach allows them to be their true selves. Through driving brand awareness, relevance, and desirability through strategic partnerships with powerful and diverse-driven talent who reflect Coach's values and resonate with Coach's audience, will ensure a successful campaign. Furthermore, these tactics will be measured via website clicks, surveying online customers, Instagram and TikTok post stats, which will be supplied by the influencers following the campaign. And the overall success of the Rush campaign will be measured by website and search clicks. Furthermore, in-store traffic and online traffic will also be measured over a 6-month period after the campaign is live to ensure maximum learnings have been achieved. Moving on to the fun part, I'd like to formally introduce you to 6 key opinion leaders who will become part of the Coach family. The Coach family will be a collective of people to inspire and showcase the Coach brand, creating a strong connection with Gen Z and young millennial consumers. They will help to inspire those to be confident in themselves and have the courage to express their true self. These talent have been chosen based off their age demographic and current status within the Gen Z clientele. They all have very strong followings across Instagram and TikTok, which will help to increase the amplification of this strategy. Here you will find an example of the first part of the communication product, the social media campaign, whereby the Coach family influencers will post across their Instagram and TikTok accounts, highlighting the True Me campaign. Here is where they'll express what it is to be their true selves with product from Coach. Furthermore, to amplify the social post from the Coach family, rush.com.au will share an article online showcasing the Coach family, whilst also supporting across their social channels. This will ensure a larger demographic of Gen Zs can be targeted. Rush currently have a digital presence of 257,000, which will help promote the True Me campaign. Furthermore, this all couldn't happen without a budget, so we've broken it down into sections. So we've broken it down into a section for gift boxes, which just highlights the gifts that influencers will be getting before they start posting. We've also popped on there the Rush Digital Partnership, which is going to cost $20,000, which will give us 1 digital article, 1 newsletter inclusion, 1 Facebook post, 1 Instagram post, and a minimum of 5 to 8 frames on IG stories. We've also broken down the influencer costs, so they are given there on the screen. We've also included an agency fee of $10,000 so we can ensure that this is reached on a wider scale. I've also displayed a timeline, which you can also find attached later, but the project is aimed to go over 8 weeks. However, there's always room to extend this for longer. Right now, we have content going live before the news article to ensure maximum amplification of the Gen Z story. To conclude, the communication strategy that has been developed for Coach is titled True Self. It involves the utilization of both owned and earned media. As mentioned, the strategy will include a content series across Instagram and TikTok, amplified by media partner Rush. This chosen strategy was selected as Gen Z and millennials are becoming the forefront of social media, accessing it every minute. Luxury is now no longer about impressing through brand, it's about self-expression and embracing all aspects of who you are. With this in mind, expressive luxury is Coach's vision for the future and the evolution of luxury. Whilst its brand purpose is to inspire Gen Z and young millennial customers to be confident and explore their true selves. By increasing social media presence, we'll ensure that the key messages are being presented to the right audience. Furthermore, by amplifying the content series on Rush online, we'll ensure it targets a well-diverse and educated demographic of Gen Z and young millennial customers, who may not be as active on social media. This will help to create a louder buzz to ensure people are directed to shop in store and online. This will also help increase that brand awareness for Gen Z and young millennial consumers. Thank you so much for your time this morning. Please let me know if you have any further questions, and I'm looking forward to bringing this to life with you and the Coach team.